Back here with Damaris Morales from Cuban Salsa Indonesia. The video before was about the history of Cuban salsa. If you haven't watched it, then please click the link below. If you do, then now we're going to pass to learn the basic steps, how to do it by yourself and also with couple. So, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to get notification, please click in the bell. Stay with us. We have much more to come. Let's learn now the basic step of Cuban salsa. First basic step, second basic step, and walking step. Those are the three we have. Inda from Cuban Salsa Indonesia, Jakarta will be showing you how to do it. I will explain that girls always start with the right foot. Boys always start with the left foot. On the first step, you need to remember that when you step back, use your toes. Don't put your heel on the floor. Next, second and third step then are on the spot. In the case of the guys, the same. So at the beginning, it might be a bit difficult to keep the shifting of the body balance if you use the total heel on the ground. So that's why I always advise to keep it on the toes. In the case of the second step, then we're going to be transferring back and forth. So for the girls, we're going to start with the right foot to the back, second on the spot, and third on the spot. And then forward on the fifth, then 6 and 7 going back. You're going to see how to do it by Inda. Try to remember that it's easier to keep your knees bended and also use your hips in order to shift your body weight. For the walking step, I need to advise you that you need to keep your feet flat on the ground and keep your body weight shifted to your toes, even though you're not going to be on your tips, but try to keep your body balance on your toes most at the beginning, because usually it's a bit difficult for some to shift and keep up the beat of the music. So try to remember that. Walking step can be done forward, back, sideways, turning around. Is the chance that the couple has to move around the dance floor. The first step is usually used to start the dancing. Second step is where most of the turns happen. So, in this video, we're going to learn how to do those steps and also how to do the first basic turn that comes out from the first step. Now, Inda is going to show you how to do it. Keep up, look closely, and learn a lot.
One, two, three, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3,
couple. Let's do it now. Dawn and Stacy from Cuban Salsa Indonesia are going to be doing the example for you so you can learn. Let's keep the details. When you dance by couple, there have to be a leader and there have to be a follower. So in the case of the leader, you will always put your right hand on the shoulder blade of the girl. In the case of the girl, you're going to put it on the shoulder of the guy. Usually the arms will be in full contact. In the case of this other hand, then boys, you're going to keep your thumb in the palm of the girl. The girl is gonna close and the guy is gonna close on top of it. Remember, for everything in salsa, leaders, you have to let the follower know. What do you want to do before you do it? Nobody's telepathic, so you need to let the follower know what you want to do, even to start dancing. So once you have the beat of the music here in your mind, then we start usually on the 7 beat. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and we go. Of course, you will see the example of it by Duane and Stacy. On the second step, then things that we need to remember is the space. Your arm have literally the leading of your space, the keeping of your space. Try to not stretch too much your arm. That will keep the lady or the boy far. Try to keep it in between so your space can be safe. If you fall too much, then you're gonna get too close. Try to keep that in mind. So usually in the between, not too close, not too far, and you should be okay. The holding of the hand can be this way or this way. Duane and Stacy will show you later, to keep also the freedom of choices. You can mix that as well. In the case of the walking step, you will learn with Duane and Stacy how to keep the movement, the body isolation that brings. Very important. It might take for some of you a bit of time to learn that, but everything related to coordination can be accomplished. You just need more time by yourself every day if possible in front of the mirror, because you need to get to shift your body weight while your hips are moving in the totally opposite way. But it's doable, and I wish you can go with us all the way. So now I leave you with Duane and Stacy from Cuban Salsa Indonesia, Bali.
One, two, three, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3.
And now we go to the first turn. Let's turn. We are going to start from the first step. And here, guys, we are going to learn how to give the sign to the girl to turn. In the case of the guy, we are not turning, we are going to turn the girl. It's very important that you remember that the sign for this turn has to happen on the third beat. For the boys, you will be stepping on your left foot. For the girls, you will start by giving the intention to start turning on your right foot. Always both of you on the third beat. The turn will happen in 3 steps. So 5, 6, 7. It should be on your left foot. By the end of it, you should be in front of the guy. Your right foot have to be twisting, turning on the spot. If you lift it, you will get away from the guy. Be careful with that. Boys, even though you give the sign with this hand, you need to lead the direction of the turn. Keep always that in mind because the girls need to know where do you want her to turn. So it's very important. Coordination might be a bit tricky in this turn, but it's doable. Do not worry. Danny and Stacy will show you that.
1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 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 1, 2.
Here we are. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have fun practicing. Don't forget to keep it up. If you cannot do it at first, do not worry. Do not get down. With time, you can accomplish it. Okay? Remember, if you like our video and you wish to be notified for the ones to come, please subscribe and click on the bell so you can have all that in any time. Okay? So, this is everything for today. See you at the dance floor. Nos vemos. Ciao.